Good morning, friends. Talk about a subject matter that right now that's a very hot story. That means it's priority. A big flood in Texas and flooding this particular story. A lot of lives were taken by the flood, and it's certainly viewed as a very large, tragic time in Texas. Maybe one of the most people have died in maybe ever in a flood there. I don't know how it'll really end up, but people are very grieved, as you can imagine they would be. Children dead, and people trying to help them dead. Anyway, the point of making this video is to grab some understanding. I'll tell you, with God, there is no boundaries. If you belong to God and claim to belong to God, claim to be a Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ, then let's follow Him now. Let's check our emotions. Let's check our feelings with God. We can trust God. He's truthful. He won't lie to us. He won't deceive us. He won't give us a false hope. He won't give us a false understanding. So let's view it. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, you must understand that if I quote Scripture to you right now, this may bother you. Jesus would say, "Blessed are those who are not offended because of Him." And how would you be offended because of Jesus? Well, if I quote this Scripture to you and it troubles you at this time, then it's what God says. God is the maker of good times and bad. God rules over the storms. God decides where the lightning bolts strike. This is talked about in the book of Job. I don't know, around chapter 39 or 40, 41, somewhere in there. It's described greatly, where the lightning bolts report to God and say, "Here am I." The thunderstorms, the rain, God has storehouses for everything and commands those things at His will to be opened up for His purposes that we cannot understand or grasp, because our emotions get in the way and we immediately see this cannot be God. We say, this cannot be God. But you don't know how many souls might be saved because of all those lives lost. You don't know the glory of God. We look at death as something final, sadly. I shouldn't say we, I don't anymore. I've repented from that. Jesus Christ came to free us from Satan's grip. Satan's grip was the fear of death. So anyway, I hope you can hear this. I hope when you cry out to God and you pray to God that you know how to pray, so that you don't pray like the world, but you seek God as hidden treasure. Thanks for tuning in.